South African Banking Risk Information Centre is urging its clients to protect their mobile devices. Sabric says having your phone snatched allows criminals to gain access to personal information which can then be used to commit crime. Head of Service Delivery at Sabric, Kevin Twinham, is in studio to talk to us about this. Kevin, thank you very much for coming in. Now, cell phones have always been snatched off tables, from people's hands. Why are you more concerned about it? Is it on the increase?
We are noticing an increase in the trend, and obviously the reason we're concerned is that we have realized that people are storing personal information and sometimes confidential information on these devices, which are being exploited by criminals to defraud these particular individuals. One merely thinks of the number of apps that you have, and including your banking app.
Yeah.
And the detail that's on that phone is utilized through a number of ways, particularly social engineering, to coerce you into providing certain detail so that they can access that particular app, particularly your banking.
Well, how do they access the information? Because smartphones have so much protection. I mean, for example, my phone has Face ID. So unless someone's got my face, they're not going to be able to access my phone or my banking information. Why should I worry?
So you will think there's a number of ways, as I said, but I think one of them, let's just take, for example, at the time of snatching, your phone is open. Your phone is open, obviously you have a lot of access to things. You still will have certain limited access to things like passwords, particular passwords and so forth, but that information on the phone at the time is enough to utilize either vishing or smishing.
Vishing and smishing.
Well, vishing and smishing.
I know what phishing is, which is an email, but
so
vishing
obviously call you purporting to be from your bank, giving you a bit of detail and coercing you to provide them with a PIN number, which gives them access to your.
I mean, we're not stupid. How do people fall for that?
Well, this is exactly the point, and this is why our concern is that people are thinking that the call is being received is from the bank or from the mobile company.
And you're already in a panic because you've lost your phone.
And absolutely, your concern is the detail on my phone, the photos, the cost of the phone is what I'm after. But little do you realize that there are apps on the phone where you've stored bank card details for that matter. And I think that is what criminals are using and exploiting.
What is smishing?
Smishing is when they send you an SMS with a link, and you click on that, and they're asking you for particular detail, and you provide them with that detail. And this is what we've realized in some of the research we've done on this, is that that's exactly how our clients were duped.
Right, so what are your top tips for people who've had their phones snatched? What are the big no-nos and the things you must immediately do?
Certainly. So first thing one would do is obviously get into touch with your mobile service provider and ensure that your SIM card and handset are blocked. But at the same time, more importantly, is to contact your bank, because particularly if you're using your mobile to do banking, to contact the bank, ask them to delink your app, block your cards and your account for that matter, rather to be safe than sorry.
Absolutely. Well, thank you very much. Very important message there. We must be very careful with our phones, despite the security on them. Criminals are finding a way around it with vishing, smishing, and phishing. Thank you very much, Kevin Twinham of Sabric.